Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I have this cute little treat holder, and actually it holds one of these large Ritter Sports candy bars. I love these. These are so good, and they carry these at Walmart. They carry them at the World Market. They carry them everywhere. I've seen them here lately at a lot of places. So anyway, that's what I made this for, but then as I was thinking about it, I think one of those large cookies would fit in here. If you use, be sure to use one of our food safe bags for that, because you don't want it to, if you put a regular cookie in here, it's going to bleed all over your cardstock and it's not going to look pretty. And not only that, but you always want to put food in a food safe bag, and we have the cellophane bag. Stampin' Up carries the food safe cellophane bags, so it'd be perfect for that. But you can put anything in here. I made the side expandable, and I really love that about this box. The only thing is, if you put something fatter in it, you'll just have to make your belly band a little bit wider. So just keep that in mind if you have something that is a little bit wider. But I thought it was super cute, and yes, I'm using my two favorite new in colors again together because I just love them. I can't get enough. And anyway, this is what we're making today. And another thing that I want to share with you is that I got some really good news this week, and I was super excited about it, and I'm very humbled by it. But I got voted one of the top 100 card making blogs, paper crafting blogs. And so if you just follow me on YouTube, you may be missing out on some of my projects, because I do post on my blog on other days that I don't always post a video on YouTube, because I work full time and I don't have time to do as many videos as I'd like. But that time is coming close, because hopefully next year I'm going to be retiring from my regular job. So anyway, I wanted to share that, and you know, I just want to thank all my followers and everyone. I'm so humbled by that, and you know, I couldn't get it without you. There's just no way. And I just really appreciate your support and those who root me on. I feel so blessed, really. So thank you all. So let's get on with the project before I get a little emotional here. But I really do appreciate it. So for this project, you are going to need a piece of 11.5 by 7.5, of course, berry burst. And then for the belly band, you're going to need a piece that is 1.5 by 10. And then you will need a piece of scrap Whisper White, and then a piece of scrap Lemon Lime Twist, and a piece of scrap Berry Burst. And what I did was I used our layering framelits, and I know I've shown these a lot because I love these. In fact, my last project, Treat Box, was done with these oval framelits. And so I'm using the second largest and then the next size, that the scalloped. So that's what I used to cut these two out. This is going to be a little bit longer because of the scoring and stuff, so I just thought I'd make it a little quicker by doing this. The stamp set that I'm using is, Label Me Pretty, and then it also using the Pretty Label punch. I'm super excited because we got a bunch of new punches. I want to say we probably got maybe 6 new punches, and I love my framelits, but you know how quick and easy a punch is. And this one's super cute, and I thought it was perfect because I love this from my kitchen to yours, because I do a lot of food gifts, like for my friends and family. So this is a perfect set. So I'm doing the You're the Best, and I'm going to use this little label right there. Alright, so let's get the scoring tool up here and get scoring this. And that does, did I say it comes in a bundle? But you don't have to get it in a bundle. So I just wanted to point that out because you save 10% on a bundle. So on this 7.5 inch side, we're going to score it at 1/2, and I'm scoring my 1/2 on this side. That's what I love about this Stampin' Up scoring tool. It's much easier that way. You don't have to try to hold your paper still. So 1/2 and then 1. Make sure they're straight. And then 1.5. And then we're going to do it at 6. At 6.5. And at 7. And then we're going to turn it and we're going to score it at 1.5. I had to double check my measurement there. So at 1.5, 2, 6.5, and 7. And then let's score the belly band, which I already did that, but I'm going to go over it and show you how to score it. So you're going to score the belly band at 2 1/4. And then you're going to score it at 2 3/4. And then we're going to score it at 7 1/4. And then 7 3/4. Alright, so that is it for our scoring. So I don't know if you can see on here the score marks. I'm just going to score these bigger ones so you can see where I'm cutting. I'm just going to do it with my fingers here. And there is a shorter part right here. That's our flap. And then there is 2 score marks down here. We are going to cut it all the way to the second score mark. We're going to cut that across there. So you're going to cut those little 3 ones off also. And then we're going to just cut all the way down. You could probably do it on your trimmer. These scissors are really great for cutting straight because they're so large. I love these scissors. And then we're going to do the same on this side. Come on. And then we're going to cut down. So you're just going to have a small area that has, can't see what I'm doing here. It's really dull and dreary here today. We've had a lot of rain all through the night and it just seems dark in my room today. Okay, so that is it. Now let's go ahead and sharpen the other score marks. So we'll have 2 down here. And then these 2. And then on this side, we're going to score at Mountain Valley. And you're going to have a flat side right here. So it's going to look like that. And we're going to do the same on this side. So you want the open part facing the inside. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to round the corner with my little corner rounder here. Only because I like the way it looks better, rounded. You don't have to. I'm going to grab some tear and tape. See, it looks really confusing, doesn't it, this box? But it's not. It's really pretty simple. I think it's raining again. I hear it. We're getting so much rain, but we do need it here. Alright, so let's take the backing off. Oh, missed a piece right there. We're supposed to have a cookout at my neighbor's today. And it's done nothing but rain. Alright, so we're going to just pull this up, and the best way to do this is to make sure on the side that it is flat here, and then just line up your edge. There we go. And then do the same on this side. Okay, so there you have it. See how neat that is, that you can put something fatter in there? Okay, so then on this is how it folds over. I don't have another candy bar, so I'm not going to put one in there. I'm going to just take the one out of here because it does help to hold it when you're putting the belly band and stuff on. And when I'm using these little Velcro again, and I use those on the other little box I made last week. So I'm just going to put one in the center here, and then use and these again are from Walmart. I love that they have these. It makes it perfect for these little type of boxes. So I just attach that so that it's even, and then you can fold it over and then press it really hard, and then you can open it just like that. These are neat, aren't they? I really, really like them, and they're so small and lightweight. They don't put any bulk or anything on your project. So, all right. So now let's go ahead and get the belly band, and I'm just going to do this part with my fingers. Set that on here, and I just used a little snail to hold it down in place. And then we'll use our first lemon lime twist. Oh, I forgot I used some Whisper White Baker's Twine. Okay, so we got our Baker's Twine here. And I'm just going to tie a bow. I'm going to just cut it. Let's see if I can. I'm just going to make a little bow at the side. Come on, bow. Alright, and then we'll add our lemon lime twist. There we go. The bow's not cooperating, but as usual. And then we'll use our berry burst. And then we're going to be ready to stamp. Isn't that so pretty? I love these colors together. Alright, so I'm going to grab my Whisper White, some Berry Burst ink, and we'll do the label first. It's so pretty. And then You're the Best. Isn't the writing pretty on this? I really love it. That's why I picked it, because I love the writing on it. So let me grab our punch. So you see how quick the punches are. I really have been missing our punches. I'm going to use some dimensionals on the back. I'm going to be doing a catalog tour. Every year when they come out, I usually do a tour. So I'm going to go ahead and do a catalog tour here. Probably be this weekend sometime. I don't know when I'll get it posted, but it should be really quick. Alright, so there it is. Look how cute. Love the colors. And here's the other one. But you can see, I mean, look how they're a really good size. They measure 4.5 by 4.5, and then the sides, you could probably, it's a 1/2 inch here, but you can probably open it up to at least 3/4 inches. That's what I really like about it. So that's it, everyone. If you need any supplies, you can go to my blog at stampingwithamore.com and sign up for my newsletter. And last month, I'm really sorry I didn't get my newsletter out because my husband was really sick for a while, but everything's back to normal, thank goodness. And so I'm going to be getting out the June one really soon. So thanks, everyone. I hope you have a blessed day and be looking for that catalog tour. You're going to love it. See you later. Bye.